How's your trample been so far?
Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
I don't want to obviously keep making improvements. To me, those improvements are like glaring, but a lot of people see some good things. So, that's the goal, and then improvements the goal too. So,
Are coaches more seeing you as like a 1, a 3, a 0? Like how do you think that they think they want to use you?
that's so crazy because I see myself as a 3, and everybody says a 3, but I have so much film everywhere.
Yeah.
So I say a 3.
Yeah. You feel more like one gap system? Do you think like you can kind of play in that Belichickian, gap and a
I can really
half?
play both because I played in so many different schemes, and I played in that 2-gap system for really 3 years.
Yeah.
So just because the stats and the box score doesn't like have the same stats that I say doesn't mean that I'm not just as comfortable.
Yeah.
Doing what I need to do.
Because with Pruitt's system, you guys are doing a lot of heavy lifting down there. DBs are flying all over the place. They didn't really want you to fly upfield.
Yeah, they don't want me to fly upfield, but you go look at the film and how many tackles I make for a 1-yard gain. I had 3 years straight with 40+ tackles, which not a lot of defensive tackles can say.
Yeah.
And that's all in part just because of major effort and activity, making plays down the field, making plays 1-yard line of scrimmage, staying on my feet, and being able to be comfortable doing everything that we're doing.
Yeah. Is there a particular type of run that you just hate to see, like whether it's like a crack from a tackle?
Like nobody on the field would ever want to see trap. Because the way that they run trap is like they'll pull the guard outside the tackle acts like he's walking down on you, so you go put hands on the tackle and the opposite guard comes and hits your hip. It happened today, I think, in the Chiefs. The Chiefs just lost.
Yep.
Are you a Chiefs fan?
No, I'm a Trey Smith fan.
Oh, yeah.
Trey killed somebody on a trap. He's either trap or counter, one way or the other. I'll see counters. Everybody blocks down. Your eyes go to your pressure point. But trap, your eyes go to your pressure point, but the pressure's coming here. So, that sucks. You ball out. Make it happen.
What was it like practicing against Trey?
Lovely. Yeah, he makes me better. I make him better. He's been another resource for me to step up my game because he kind of caught on to it faster than me, if you want to say that. Just as far as on-field production, and he and I have always been really tight, so we just always just chop it up, and he gives me different ways that he feels like I can improve my game based on what he's seeing, and then as I kind of really start to turn that corner, I can do the same for him. So
yeah. Iron sharpens iron and all that.
And all that. Who's one of the guys you played against that gave you fits?
Nobody gave me fits. Kentucky's whole line's good. Like, they play really together. I think they have a good culture there, but I'm not going to come and say anybody just gave me fits. That's not a headline statement or anything silly like that, because I've been in situations where I tell the truth, the next thing you know, somebody's trying to put me on a headline. I'm not saying that. I think Kentucky's line's pretty good all around. They have some athleticism at the right to the left tackle. Some real big, strength at the right tackle. They have very smart guards, and it's been like that for like 2 or 3 years. So, but nobody's just giving me fits. Like, I'm making plays, and occasionally, like, a good O-line will cause me to make a play that's on the verge of whether I should make it or not, and I don't make it. So you go line up the next snap and make it. That was the story of the Kentucky game this year. We end up victorious, so that's just how it goes.
You played against Stenberg, right, when he was at Kentucky? Big,
Logan Stenberg.
sentient, square-looking dude.
Oh, the right guard?
Yup.
Yeah.
I don't have any comments on him.
Love it.
Because he plays well at times, and then he was heavily penalized. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I believe that.
Yeah, and they had their center too.
They were really Drake.
Yep.
Drake's good. Drake is quick and smart. That's his big thing. He's just smarter than everybody on the field than me, maybe, and then he's quick. You can watch Kentucky film from my junior year. Freaking reached me from a 3-tech field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the next play blew him up. He's smaller. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's just football. And then with the guy you talked about, he's penalized so heavily for a reason. He does silly things.
Nice diplomatic answer. I love that. Is there a particular player that you played with that, again, it can be somebody coming out this year, the next couple of years, like anybody at Tennessee where you're like, that dude is gonna dominate the league?
Yeah, I mean, my whole D line, but like Ira Young has just made so much great steps. And you have, but I'm really remiss if I don't say guys like Tyler Barron and Roman Harrison and Dejon Terry and Omari Thomas and Elijah Simmons and probably leaving out somebody, but those are just who are coming in my mind just right away. And then if you watch Tennessee football, you know why I say Hendon Hooker.
Yeah.
You have said Tillman. They made each other look fantastic this year. Both of them are fantastic, but you know that starts and ends with Hendon, in my opinion. My God.
And you guys had Taylor last year, the year before too. You guys always have dudes.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant my guys who are still in college.
I mean, we love the guys that are coming out because usually it's the older guys like you that let people know. Because you guys are just from the scouts. Like, you guys are the ones that let us know like who's coming up next.
Oh, and Jerome Carter. He didn't allow a sack this year.
Really?
Not one.
It's tough to do in the SEC.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he may have played the most snaps on the team. Because naturally, I think I played the most snaps on the D-line. I might have played the most snaps on the D-line all of college football for all I know. But he played the most snaps on the team because I don't think he left the field.
Yeah.
No injuries, tough as all get out. No sacks this year. Straight in. Right.
Those are the guys. When we talk about who's going to sit in that chair 2-3 years from now, and you're going to look back and say, "See, I told you."
Yeah.
That's why we asked that question. We love that question because it's funny. Some guys say, "Oh, there's a bunch of guys. We just had a safety in here," and we're like, "Who?" And he's like, "This guy." We're like, "Anybody else?" No, this is the guy. This is the guy you want.
5'9" corner that plays like he's 6'2".
Yeah,
he's like those kind of like
this is the dog.
Yeah.
He was just absolute. Nope, one guy. So, great question. Lets us know who's next.
Well, it's hard to say just one guy in Tennessee because we always have the talent, and now it's just about like who's gonna want to be that guy. You have to kind of choose to be that guy. You don't just get to be it.
Yeah,
100%.
You're not allowed to say Tennessee because I know you're partial to your own stadium. Hockey Top's going. What's the loudest stadium that you've ever played away at?
That I played away at?
Yeah.
Like seriously, none of them are even close. It's a Neyland. Bama, my junior year, got close, but that's just because of that silly light show. It wasn't silly. It was cool. I'm not going. It was cool. It was silly to me because I'm the visiting team. But they weren't loud. The loudest games I've been to, other than kneeling, are games that I wasn't playing in, games that I was like sitting there being recruited for. Like Penn State, they did a whiteout versus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
At noon. People don't show up to the fucking game. They had a whiteout at Rutgers or Checkers or Rutgers at noon. They were stupid. South Carolina hasn't been as loud as no offense to them. I know somebody from South Carolina is listening. They haven't been as loud as I was being recruited there. And then played Ole Miss, one of their rivals.
110,000 people.
Yeah, we're good. Checked out. 110.
Who's your favorite team to play against?
Georgia and Bama. I don't crucify me, Vol Nation. Like, I grew up a Georgia fan. My dad's from Atlanta. He grew up a Georgia fan. I don't know why. I just was. Obviously, forget Georgia now. But I like playing against Georgia, and then Bama is considered the holding standard. So I'm playing against them.
Yeah. Man, SEC that every single week you're getting crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's not like that anymore. And it's like you have so much talent in all these other places, but it's not like the SEC where you go and play games versus just Missouri, and they could beat you. And I'm not saying anything bad about Missouri. Missouri's a good program. They beat us a couple times while I was there. You go and play Missouri, and like they could beat you. You go and play Mississippi State, and they could beat you. And they wonder why SEC gets to the bowl game and then like lose because we actually play good competition all year.
Yeah.
There's such things as injuries and fatigue and stuff like that. Still not an excuse for us losing our home.
Wow, it's good training for the NFL. because there's no hiding in the NFL. And the NFL every week is like that. There's,
Yep.
you know, you see every year you see rookies come out and they say, oh, well, we'll start them week 4 after. Well, it doesn't matter. Week 5, there's another guy and another guy. They're all 5 stars. There's just no break. So SEC is great training for where you're going to go.
What was like your recruiting process like?
Nothing special.
Yeah. Was there like a special, like when they brought you on your visit to Tennessee? Like, was there a moment you knew, like, yeah, I'm going there?
No.
I love his honesty. Man.
I
Yeah.
just felt at peace, you know.
Yeah. Hey, feeling comfortable.
The Bible says the peace surpasses all understanding. I didn't understand why. I was just at peace.
Yeah.
Cool with it.
It worked out for you. One last question. It's 3rd and 9. You're in a 3. What's your move?
I can't tell you that.
Hey man, I had Ali Fayad in here, and he's like, I said, what's your move? He's like, spin move. I'm gonna throw it in the first rep tomorrow. You'll see it. Came out here, first rep, sitting there with my camera, got 4K slow mo, hit the spin, clean, sack in the first rep.
Nice. Somebody's probably paying attention now. And I throw it on the first
Man,
one.
you had no trouble winning. You know.
And, you know, they're going to try to sit on it, then I'll have to counter. And that's all fine and good, but like your pride speaks to you when you went off that first move. So I'm going to just stick to my first move tomorrow and you'll see.
All right, I'll find you on one-on-ones.
You know what's crazy? I'm willing to say this. You can watch the tape from today. I went with the same 3 moves. So until somebody stops that, we're gonna keep doing that. And then if somebody actually like stops that move and I counter it and then I win that, then we'll switch it.
Love it. This dude is so D-line, man. You're D-line to your core.
Alright.
Honest and direct, man. Love it. Thank you so much. It's great.
Thanks for your time.
Matthew, thanks for the time.
Thank you.
We'll see you out there.
Appreciate it.